voleres, estic preparat.
Okay guys, thank you for joining and welcome back to Barca 360. In this particular video, we're looking at news on Ousmane Dembele, and then we also look at news on Pep Guardiola eyeing 19-year-old Barcelona midfielder in exchange for Ferran Torres. All these stories coming up in this video. If you're new on the channel, you are welcome. If you like this video, kindly hit on the subscribe button, hit on the post notification bell icon so you get notified whenever there is a new video on the channel. Enough of the talking, let's get straight into the video. The Ousmane Dembele situation is about to get all the more interesting as December approaches. So does the supposed deadline for Barcelona and the Frenchman to renew their deal. According to a report by Sport, Dembele's camp have made it clear that if a deal isn't reached by January, they won't entertain offers to leave the Camp Nou in the winter transfer window. The options, according to Dembele, are either to renew or leave for free in the summer. Another meeting is planned for later this week, which could prove decisive when it comes to Dembele's future at the Camp Nou. Xavi has already said he wants the Frenchman to stay, but a 3-year renewal offer on the table is still unsigned as things stand. What is not clear is that if they don't reach a deal by January, if negotiations would continue into the new year, we'll just have to wait and see what happens with the issue and the contractual renewal of Ousmane Dembele and then Football Club Barcelona. Moving on to the next news, Pep Guardiola is eyeing 19-year-old Barcelona midfielder in exchange for Ferran Torres. Barcelona are ramping up their effort to secure the signing of Manchester City forward Ferran Torres ahead of the January transfer window. At this point, it is well documented that the Catalan Giant sporting director of football, Mr. Mateu Almani, flown down to Manchester in order to work out a deal with the Premier League champions for the 21-year-old. It is believed that Barcelona have already reached a total agreement with the ex-Valencia starlet, but then they are some away from finishing a deal with the citizens. Given Barcelona's financial situation, there is a real possibility of the club offering up a player as part of the operation. Reports earlier have suggested that the name of Ousmane Dembele has been presented to Pep Guardiola's side, but they were swift to reject the proposal. Now, reports stating Manchester City could instead demand young midfielder Nico in the deal for Ferran Torres, a player who has been on Barcelona's books since 2013. The 19-year-old is a La Masia product who made his senior debut earlier this season and has since gone on to keep out a regular place in the starting 11 for Barcelona. Nico Gonzalez has featured in 14 games in all competitions in his breakthrough season, registering a solitary assist. Along with Gavi, the 19-year-old has been a breakthrough star of the campaign for Barcelona, and it has not been lost on Guardiola. Moreto claims that Manchester City manager is a huge admirer of the 19-year-old Spaniard. Negotiations are ongoing between the two clubs, and more talks are expected to be held over the next week as they look to work out an arrangement that is satisfactory to all parties involved. However, if City were to demand Nico as part of the transfer, it is unlikely that Barcelona will be willing to offer him, considering how highly he is regarded at the club. So that brings us to the end of this particular news item. What are your thoughts? What are your comments? Let's see them in the comment section below. I will see you in the next video. Kindly do stay safe. Thank you so much for joining. Until next time, it's a bye-bye.